practicing on my day off. Sorry if it's windy, but practicing on that right there. Trying to figure it out to where if I go test, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna pass. That's what my route looks like. Here. It's not real slick yet, but I got one spot over here where I blew through on my hot pass. But the rest of it's, I mean, it's all in there. It's just not real slick. So just gotta keep going. I brought Hank to work with me while I was practicing, and when I went to leave, he was nowhere to be found. So I left and came home and ate some supper, and now I'm gonna have to go back and look for him. Hopefully he's come back. Usually he does, but he's such a good-looking dog. I'm afraid somebody might have grabbed him. Nah, he'll be all right. If he's not there tonight, he'll be there in the morning probably. Hopefully. It hasn't rained out here in weeks, and I guess we had a really good rainstorm because there's puddles everywhere. Look at. Usually when it rains out here, it dries up within 5 hours. Well, he was nowhere to be seen, so I'll wait a couple hours and I'll come back and look for him again. Hopefully I'll find him. I'm sure he'll be there tomorrow no matter what. Unless somebody took him, he'll be there tomorrow. That's how he was when I picked him up. He was a stray, and he would hang out at the plant during the day, and then you couldn't find him at night, and then he'd be back there in the morning, and he's just in and out. So if somebody didn't pick him up, he'll be there in the morning if I don't find him tonight, of course. I've just been hanging out inside, waiting for time to pass so I can go check on Hank and see if he's back at work yet. Hopefully he is. I'm sure he'll need a bath because he looked pretty dirty when I looked at him right before he disappeared. So hopefully he's there. Crossing my fingers. Let's see if we can find him. Man, I don't see him. That's crazy. That is crazy. Look at that sunset though. Hey guys. I actually almost didn't upload today. I was practicing this morning, and I had Hank with me so he could burn off some of his energy, and he was hanging out with Bear. That's that brown dog that you guys see. They were playing and stuff, and then early afternoon he just disappeared, and he usually does that. He'll just go to the yard next door and hang out with them and their dog or whatever he does over there. But he usually comes back, you know, at 4:30ish and is ready to go. He's ready to come home and lay down and go to bed. Well, I left at 3 and I stayed there for a little bit and looked for him, called him, didn't see him. I drove through the other yard, I didn't see him. So I went out and got dinner and figured, oh well, you know, he'll be back later, maybe when it gets dark or something. And I went back out there and he wasn't there, so I drove around. And I talked to somebody who said that he might be at the pound, and the pound, it's a little bitty pound. Their kennels are outside, so I drove by there to check to see if I could see him in there. Maybe thought maybe, you know, somebody called on him. I didn't see him in there. I'm gonna call him tomorrow just to make sure they haven't picked him up. He's got a little tag on his collar. It's got my name and my phone number on it, so if somebody of decent morale picks him up, they're gonna call me. But there's a lot of sketchy people out here in West Texas, a lot. So I'm kind of afraid, because he's such a good looking dog, I'm kind of afraid that somebody might have picked him up and kept him, you know, and took his collar off and decided to make it their dog. But, so I'm pretty disappointed about that. I never thought I'd be that attached to a dog, but I'm out here all by myself, and he's like the only person or the only thing that's excited to see me every day, you know. He wants to be near me, he wants to sit next to me when I'm at home, he wants to hang out with me, he wants to play with me. It's just nice to have somebody, something, and wants to be with you. So I'm actually feeling pretty down. Like, I don't know, I never thought I'd be like, never thought it. I mean, he's just a dog, but it's just weird to me, surprising, I guess, that I miss him this bad already, and it's only been a day. Just, I guess it's the thought of not having him anymore that is really making me sad. But it's part of life, you know. Stuff happens. Hopefully I find him. I really hope I find him. But if not, it's not. I mean, I can't make a big deal out of it. Life moves on. I got a lot more to worry about. So, a lot bigger things than that, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna upload this for you guys. I hope you all had a great day. Don't let this dampen your mood. I try not to put negative things on here, but that was pretty negative. But don't let it dampen your mood. I hope you guys had a great day. I really do. Hope you guys have a great week this week. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see Hank. Hopefully we'll find Hank. Bye y'all later.